Addie Wexler getting set for this one. Her team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ketel Marte up to the plate
tonight. The second baseman, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Marte matched a homer in his last game. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. And first offering is fouled off. Perdomo recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Popped in the air, left field. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Carroll, a right fielder with good range, hitting 3rd in the lineup. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Carroll wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. On the ground to 3rd. Jumps. Throws. Nicely done for the out. Scoreless after 1. Addie Wexler, the next Cub to hit.
So easy to look at the big players in this lineup, but she has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Fraley on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Nope, that's inside.
And that is out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Set him down on strikes on just 4 pitches that time, and this was just classic east-west pitching, Boog, and that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the called 3rd strike, and that kind of pitching makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
Nato comes in to take his cuts. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Arenado with some impressive production lately. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And the tying run is on base.
Batting 6th, no left fielder.
Jake Fraley will hit next.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And that one hit to first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
Batting 7th,
Alec Thomas now.
Number 5, Alec.
And that misses. Ball 1. Just missed. Pitcher challenges. She thought it was a strike. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. And there's a ball.
She's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that she's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Michael Hellman at the plate now, and that's inside. 6 straight outside the strike zone.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
Clips the corner, and a count 2-1. 2 on, 2 outs. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing, and he popped it up. Over near the wall.
Fence.
Has room, and he makes the catch. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning, Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball 1.
Santana working through some struggles lately.
Ball.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
And that one hammered, and a foul ball. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And that one fouled off. Marte with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Swings and sends a rocket to right. That's out number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. The relay to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Late swing, foul to the left. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1 left for Arizona. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Del Castillo.
Del Castillo batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Inside ball.
In the air to left center. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Wexler back at it after the leadoff hitter gets on.
Well, not how you want to start, but now it's about limiting the damage. You got to bear down right here.
Arenado batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Swing and a foul out of play.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner stays where he is. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pat on his way over. Makes the grab.
Up next,
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Addie Wexler done for the night. Gave him a good effort as she exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm
Cubs,
out of the bullpen,
number
Caleb
56,
Thielbar.
He's averaging more than one hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Wexler stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's a ball. Ball, that's low.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now she's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Carrying well. Adios. And we are tied.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees. And she was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Wexler stepping in now. Runners out there and a chance to chip away.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a bomb. Just needs to find some outfield grass, Boog. Keep the pressure on.
Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Diamondbacks take the series opener here at home. Wexler managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
If she can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Addie Wexler, the next Cub to hit.
And every at bat's a big one for her now as she looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
That's a base hit as a run scores. And that'll keep her hitting streak alive. She's reaching heights that very few players ever have.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down, that's when the baseball world starts to get a little excited. This has become the story in the league right now. You start checking off the days until the next benchmark. 40, 44.
Runner takes off. Ground ball left side. Throws to first. That is the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. We go to the top of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Addie Wexler. And right back to the mound. Throw on to Santana. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
1 out and a runner at second.
The designated hitter, Addie Wexler.
Now that's smacked to right center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
She was all over that one. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. The Cubs trying to break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7. Runner on the go. Cold strike 3. Throw. Save. So up next Michael Busch. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
Nope. Ball 1.
Two outs, 2 in scoring position.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Amaya on third. Wexler on at second with 2 down. And that'll load the bases.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. Two now. The other way. Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires to the plate. It's offline, and she scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Wexler digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
On the ground, right side. Fair ball. Now she turns and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Clearly seeing the ball very
Up
well
next
in
for
this
the
one.
Cubs,
I know that was
the
a
right
ground
fielder,
ball, but it was
Seiya
absolutely hammered through the
Suzuki.
infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Back to the top of the order. So up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Runner at second. Base hit, center field. Headed for the plate. She'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-0.
Up next for
Right
the
there, he does a
Cubs,
great job
the
of
first
staying in the
baseman,
big part of the
Michael
field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Wexler had a sensational showing in the win. Put together a 3-hit performance.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.